First of all, because there is a roller used as part of melting, along with melt balls, people oftentimes conflate or confuse it with foam rolling. So I actually have a kind of traditional foam roller here. And this is probably one of the more gentle ones. A lot of people will be aware now that the more recently available foam rollers have all kinds of knobbles and bits sticking out of them. And I kind of think, because I think they cause a lot of unnecessary discomfort. And it's very different to the roller that you use in melt, and the purpose is quite different. But
Yes.
because there's a roller, people think they're the same thing. Now, not to down foam rolling, because I think it does have an advantage. It's been shown to increase tissue reperfusion. So if people roll on these correctly, they can squeeze out metabolites to a certain extent, and they can do something to kind of hydrate their tissues a little bit. But I think the problem is most people irritate the nervous system. They create a lot of protective guarding because they put a lot of body weight on. And again, if you've got those knobbles increasing intensity, it's not doing anything other than creating pain. Whereas my understanding, based on some of the virtual classes you did for us over the COVID times a while back, where we were using the roller with some of our level 5 students, our third year sports massage students. So I would say that the big difference with this is the coating on it as well, the fact that it actually is soft. So this is not a device of torture. But the rubber coating means you can hook tissue and then create movement, which is very different, that you actually get a shear that will help separate adhered tissue. So it does create the same tissue reperfusion, whether you're using the melt balls or the melt roller that you would get from a traditional roller. It's a lot more comfortable to use. It does create a myofascial release because you can get some shear. It does help to flush tissues and get rid of metabolites, but it also has really a powerful impact on the nervous system. I know you talk a lot about things like neurostrength and things like that. And we oftentimes say if you change nervous system input, you can change nervous system output. And we've got to bear in mind that pain is an output of the nervous system. It's an interpretation. So how did I do, Sue? What did I miss?
I thought that was pretty amazing, Aubrey. I thought that was great.